So I figured out that that's pretty much what the gang stalkers are for, is to help reinforce prolonging and provoking, or I should say provoking and prolonging your, you hear those sirens? I don't know if you guys can hear them. As soon as I started saying it. So anyways, they're basically trying to encourage you, like the gang stalkers pretty much are here to encourage you to like psychologically be affected in a way that they get some sort of result or like a outcome that they want, like whether you go crazy and you have a panic attack, or that is really serious or extreme, or you have a psychotic disorder, a psychotic episode, like what they said to me that time, back in 2022 on Christmas, and they did specific things that night. That's why the police that night ignored me and then said, we're just going to put her on a mental hold and send her to the hospital, and they took my son from me. So yeah, that means they know they were guilty. Plus they put some smoke shit in the back of the car to, like, I guess affect me, but it wasn't enough yet. But because I saw what they were trying to do, I pretend coughed. And as soon as they heard me coughing like that, that's when the officer came to the passenger rear window and let it down and said, now you're going to talk to us? So be pleased. It was 4 of y'all and y'all still was struggling. So anyways, I just wanted to let people know that that's pretty much what the gang stalker's job is, to do all sorts of petty little things. Some half them crazy they self, like mentally disabled, mentally ill. And they literally do use some people that are mentally disabled. That's the unfortunate part, because I've seen it, like people who would be considered autistic or whatever. And then you get this dude, he been hanging outside. I can't stand people like that. And it's always, I'm not going to say anything else. I'm just going to leave it at that, guys. I just wanted to show you. And then they did the car space, one car parked one spot away from each other this time, because today I've been saying stuff about it. When they've been taking forever. Not taking forever, but always coming to bunch their cars up. I'll be parked by myself, nobody around me. Next thing you know, you see a car all on my car, parked right close to me, and there's 50 other parking spots all around us. And then I did a video of that today, but yeah, I just wanted to basically show how they prolong your mental illness. Say like you're healing from it, or you're on medication. If you don't take your medication like they want you to, because that's how they make their money, they want to make sure you keep having your mental illness so they can keep prescribing you these medications that they create, which has 50 other side effects that's going to possibly take you out, or slowly already is taking you out. Like the medication I took previously, I stopped taking it because it was having really bad side effects, and it's like they wanted to punish me for stop taking it on my own. And then there was this one professional, she said, honey, don't take them anymore, just stop, because we don't want you to keep getting on them and getting off of them and not taking them. So you mean to tell me you just came outside, just sit in your car? They love to get some footage though. I don't care about people not having license plates, so I guess they feel like they doing some when when they look pathetic, all of them, when they do certain things. But yeah, so I just wanted to help people out. Hopefully they could understand that or overstand it, and like see what's really going on, how these people are trying to play you and keep you in the system. This is the other version of recidivism. It's not just, it doesn't go just for like keeping you in the system, like having the police harass you to catch you on something because they were watching you anyways and gave it to somebody that they know would betray you and that you would trust, giving them something that they know they could get you caught up with, whether it be a gun or drugs, and then send that person in. You trust them, they already watching you anyways, and then get you caught up, you all of a sudden getting pulled over randomly. And but they specifically pull you over. It could be somebody else speeding faster than you, but they choose to come and get you. That happened to me once. So yeah, it's stuff like that. It don't just be criminal stuff that they try to catch you up into or force you to have something on your record. Like the only thing they could, since I was being good since I was 23 or 24 years old, they forced something to happen where I had to have a attempt to elude police on my record. And I didn't attempt, I did elude them. I left and they let me get away because they weren't, I don't believe that was a regular stop because of how it started, but I'm not going to go into that. They don't just do recidivism with trying to keep you in the system, like having records so that you can't move forward at jobs and people judge you like, oh, you got this on your record. I'm not talking about stuff like, it even can happen with people pinning stuff on you where you be known as some sort of offender, if you know what I'm saying. But only once I heard of a guy's story that sounded legit, but I still question that guy's story because he's still kind of, so the people's actions speak louder than their words. So if they really did change, you're gonna see it. Sometimes people do see the change, and they hate that you change and you're not the same way. And I guess this guy saw I was recording, so he couldn't park right in front of me like he wanted to. He had just left a few minutes ago. That's the truck I was talking about on the other video, sort of like this one. So I'm gonna end this video. I just wanted to quickly say, oh no, this guy wants to get out too. Like, his buddy came back. But anyways, I got really excited, so I apologize for it sounding like I was out of breath because I don't know, maybe it's like a nerdy type thing, but I'm just excited to be helping people see the truth of how these people play you. And then don't be surprised about the people that still sleep, though, that will say that we're the ones who's crazy. And half of them be crazy themselves, but they're the ones who don't want to admit it or take the time to actually face themselves and realize they do actually have a problem that needs to be like resolved, or at least they need to do some healing. Some people don't want to face that. They don't want to admit there's something wrong with them because they feel like it makes them seem like they're saying they're a bad person. Even Diddy don't want to probably, I can imagine him not believing. He even said it on one of those interviews that, I forgot what it was, but I'm not going to waste time trying to remember it. It'll come back. But he was like, there's no misconstructions or something. Anyways, we'll go back to that. I had seen it recently. But, misconceptions, I think. I don't know. He said there's no misconceptions about me. Like, baby, please. But yeah, so hopefully that helps out a little bit. Thank you.